Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm here to show you how to make the Burlington bracelet. Made a bunch of these bracelets because I just like the design a lot. But yeah, I named it the Burlington bracelet, named after Burlington, Iowa, where I went to the Des Moines County Fair and took pictures of myself with Rainbow Loom bracelets on, visiting all the animals. It was really fun. And yeah, I hashtagged it to Rainbow Loom Travel, and it got featured on the Rainbow Loom page on Instagram, so that was cool. But yeah. And I was wearing one of the Burlington bracelets, this one in particular, in the photo. But anyways, let's get started. So for this bracelet, you're going to need a background color, and then two colors for the center part. So today for my background color, I'm using white. And then I'm using the darker electric blue color for the center color that's in the middle. And then I'm using this slightly lighter blue color, the Neptune Solar Blue bands, for bands on the outside of the middle color. Anyways, let's get started. So you're going to start off by taking one of your background colors, which is white, and capping it in a figure 8 shape on your hook. Then you're going to pull a white band through it. But when you put the bands back on your hook, you're going to pick up the figure 8 bands as well as the band you just pulled through. And you don't want to pull on these outer bands, the band that you just pulled through, because it could easily come out of your hook right now. And next, you're going to loop on 2 bands on each side. So you're going to pull a white band through these first 2 bands, pick up the outer band of the 2 bands you just pulled through, as well as the band that you just pulled through. Then you're going to pull another white through the first 2 bands, then pick up this outer band here. Then you're going to flip everything on your hook. And while you do this, you're going to want to make sure that your figure 8 band isn't on the outside, that it's on the inside part of this band right here. Pull it up and over this band. Then you're going to pull through 2 more white bands on the other side. So you're going to pull 1 band for these first 2 whites and pick up the outer one. Then pull another band through the first 2 whites and pick up the outer one. So you should have something that looks like this. And your next step is you're going to pull your middle color through these middle 4 bands here. And you're going to pick up the outer 2 whites. And you're going to leave the middle 2 whites just chilling down there. And then you're going to pick up your next color, which is the slightly lighter blue for me. And going to pull it through, you're going to pinch these first 2 whites. Going to pull this band through these 2 bands, making sure that they stay in position. You don't want them to get out of position. Then you're going to only pick up your other blue band. And then you're going to flip your bracelet over, making sure you pick up all of your bands. Make sure they stay in the right order too. And then you're going to take your other blue, pull it through these 2 bands right here, but only pick up your non-background color, your center color. And the next step that you're going to do is you're going to pull 2 whites through these 4 bands here, but you're going to pick up the light blue that you were just working with and the outer white band, Then you're going to pull another white through these first 3 bands. Then you're only going to pick up the outer white. Then you're going to flip it over and repeat on the other side. Again, making sure you pick up all of the bands that you were working with. And repeat the same thing. Pulling a white band through these first 4 bands, picking up the lighter outside blue and the outside white. Then pull a white band through the first 3 bands, only picking up the outside white. And then you're going to take your middle color, which is the darker shade of blue for me. Yeah, this is the darker shade. Pull it through the middle 6 bands, picking up the outer 2 whites, and leaving these other 4 bands down there. And then you're going to take your lighter shade of blue, your outside color, pull it through these 2 bands here, pick up the outer blue, put these other bands back on. Then you're going to flip. Well, you don't have to flip it right now. Actually, you can do your outer whites and then flip it and repeat the other side. So I'm just going to do the outer whites here, picking up the blue, the outside blue and the outside white, pulling it through the first 3, and then only picking up the outside white. Now you can flip it, put all these bands back on your hook, then pull a lighter shade of blue through these 2 bands here, picking up this center color. Then you pull the whites through these first 4 bands here, picking up the light blue and the outer white, pulling the white band through the first 3 bands here, only picking up the outer white. And then you repeat this process until your bracelet's long enough. Pull a band through these middle 6 bands, pick up the outer 2 whites, then pull an outer color band through the middle blue and the white next to it, and only pick up the blue, and then pull 2 white bands through on one side, flip it over, repeat the other stuff on the other side. Just keep on going in that same process. I'm going to show you one more time. Pull your center color through these middle 6 bands, only picking up the outside 2 whites. And then taking one of your outer blue bands, going to pull it through these 2 bands here. Oops. Making sure they stay in position because they're crossed over. Picking up the blue, the middle color. Then you're going to pull a white through these first 4 bands, pick up the light blue and the outer white, pull a white band through the first 3 bands, pick up the outer white. Then you can flip your bracelet around. Making sure you pick up all the same bands and that they stay in their positions. Then you're going to pick up your lighter outside color, pull it through these first 2 bands here, pick up the center color, the blue. Then you're going to take 2 whites, pull the first one through these first 4 bands, pick up the blue and the outside white, pull the second one for the first 3 bands, pick up the outside white. And then you just repeat that process till your bracelet's long enough to fit around your wrist, and I'll come back to show you how to finish it. Alright, so I'm back. Made my bracelet long enough to fit around my wrist. And to finish it off, you just stop at the point when you're about to add a band to the middle, your middle color. And instead of doing that, you're just going to take another white, pull it through everything on your hook, clip it, find the other end of your bracelet, and then clip the cap band there. And there's your bracelet. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.